trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spin.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. This one started, and here we go from Miami. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They go play action on first down. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bills.
Allen on the play action. Connects on the crosser. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Number 9. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Bronco switch. Ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Along the sideline, past midfield. Along the sideline, inside the 25. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen setting up play action. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at their 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Bills, 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Now run by Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Miami in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Fast now to kick this away. Has this at the 6.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
They'll come out throwing. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw left side. Complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He's gained 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami. That right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. They strike for 23 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. The run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hey, check that. Check that.
Back to the well again. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He cuts it right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Dolphins 21. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
First down, play action. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights.
31.
And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Tyler Bass to
Still
kick off
reeling
for
a little
Buffalo.
after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Trucks a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give on the counter. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, smash. Lion. Get up.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
19.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Throwing
line.
from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Working now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They are throwing it again. Caught quickly on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Braun, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
19 Tiger.
Sticking to the air here. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing it again here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
To second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. Allen has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down.
Trying it left side with Cook. Has a hole left. Room to run. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 21.
Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. The turnover on downs.
Turnover on
All right,
downs.
Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown.
The Bills could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
21.
Fast now to kick this away.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down the runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete out to the right side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
3rd and 1.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. Allen now on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They're all set now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 3rd of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen looking to throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Setting up to throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. Going for a waddle, but it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw now, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. Has room down the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bass on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Bass now to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And he's going to bring this back to the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now a give running right.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his own line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard
Thankfully, only
line.
1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script, because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
That's another
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
33-yard line.
Ready. Check out.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided.
The kicker on
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hand off here to Lloyd. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They run once more with Lloyd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Play not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
He's dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70.
Desperation time here. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to number 3. 10 yards on the pickup.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 2-yard line.
Cowboy, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
They're throwing it. And the defender comes away with it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Like 54, like...
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He finds his running back deep down the left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Covering the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60, 70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it again. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
19 tight. Hurt.
Are you kidding me?
Mustang 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Go! 70 Lions.
Here we go. Motion.
One final shot here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.